Hi guys, Angie Smith, Independent Scentsy Consultant. Thank you for watching. Welcome back to my channel. I have for you this week my weekly fragrance empties. All in here, not 2 weeks worth, but 1 week's worth. So let's dive in and go through what I've been through. So I finished up my Gogo Mango Scentsy hand soap. This was from the clearance. I think these were $1.80. So fantastic deal. I should have picked up more. They have pulled that scent from the catalog, so it's no longer available. Worked on apple and cinnamon sticks. I almost said apple and cinnamon spice. And I did mix, I actually warmed in my main area, just apple and cinnamon sticks. And then in the entry and bathroom, to kind of offset it, I mixed it with cinnamon buttercream. And it was nice mixed with cinnamon buttercream. It was more of the buttercream. I feel like the cinnamon buttercream than apple and cinnamon sticks kind of overtook it. So I don't know that I would necessarily mix that together again. But I do like the apple and cinnamon sticks on its own. It's definitely from the spice category. You definitely get those like cinnamon sticks with the apple. It reminds me of definitely like a craft store kind of feel right now. I've been fall shopping, so definitely getting those scents in different stores that I've been. But I did apple and cinnamon sticks in the main area, and it actually wasn't bad. It was probably about a medium throw, nothing like a powerhouse or anything. So, I mean, I don't know if it's something that you would want to try in your main area or not, but I did enjoy it. I could smell it without just being up on the warmers, but it was not necessarily like a powerhouse scent. But I definitely purchased that scent again. And not necessarily club it, but it was a nice scent to try. I did work on the Vanilla Bean Buttercream brick. If you've been watching my channel, I put my bricks, which is about a pound of wax you can buy from Scentsy. I just chopped them up and put them in these smell-proof bags. I worked on some Jade and Jasmine. This is a scent that's no longer available. It was a scent of the month, January of, I think, 2021. And then the offset, which I don't know if I have it handy, is the Dazzling Darling. I love doing that like in my entry and bathroom whenever I do Jade and Jasmine in the entry. This is a great scent for the main area, Jade and Jasmine. It's a super strong scent. It's somewhat like a manly type cologne scent. But if you've ever smelled like an essential oil, it's called, I think it's called Jade Lemon. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think that's the oil that goes into the Jade and Jasmine. And that oil I've smelled through, I think Young Living is who had that. I did work on Atlantic Air and Vanilla Waves. I love mixing those two together. That's excellent in my main area. Very, you can smell it, it's room filling. Both of these are no longer available in the catalog, but I do have both of those in my Scentsy Club. I worked on getting lots of rubber bands here. Summer Rain and Thunderstorm is such a good mixer together. Thunderstorm it's nice, but it's like, it's very overwhelming. Super strong. And then Summer Rain is just a beautiful scent, but lighter. So the Summer Rain helps tone down the Thunderstorm. I think I'm actually done with all of my Thunderstorm bars. And I think I have one left of Summer Rain. I did put Summer Rain in my club, but it is on a teeter-totter, like if I want to keep it or not. I don't think it's strong enough for like my bedroom area. And I think it did well in the bathroom when I warmed it there before, but I just don't know that I want a scent in my club just for my bathroom area, because a lot of scents you can throw in the bathroom. So I've worked on a Be Fabulous with, I usually do Squeeze the Day because the Be Fabulous has like grapefruit in it. And I think it has a little bit of lemon. It's such a nice like fruity scent. It's very, a lot like Fruit Loops. And then I actually mixed it with the Chase Rainbow's yellow because the yellow has lemons and grapefruits. I forget the other lemon scent that's in this, but it does have a grape. You can smell the grapefruit, and it actually was nice together. I would do this combination again over the Squeeze the Day. I think it helped bring out that grapefruit more. I did not club Be Fabulous, even though I like it. I did pull that from my club just to stay underneath my budgeted amount that I want to be at. So I am hoping this comes back. If it doesn't, I'm sure there'll be another fruity scent that would replace it. It is a nice scent though. The yellow is in my club. So Mandalorian Air of Adventure. Warming through this today. I am not happy with the bars I have right now. And I actually pulled this from my club. So when I first tried the Air of Adventure, it's like a nice eucalyptus-y bedroom type scent. But when I first tried this scent, it's probably over a year ago. I think it's probably like the second time it's been out. And I'm trying to pick this off right now to see if I can even see like a pour date. But somebody had mentioned recently on one of their videos that they had a bar that was poured, I want to say maybe 2020 or something. So it was older, like, and they just received it. I don't know that I can even see from what I've pulled. But as you can tell, this is the old format. And I think, I'm trying to remember when they officially switched over to the newer format. And it might have been at the beginning of the year. Because I feel like I had some scents from November and December last year that still had the old clamshells. So I'm thinking maybe January is when we kind of started switching over completely. And when everything started coming in the new shell. So I can tell that these are probably the older bars. But if they are like 2 or 3 years old, I'm not getting the performance I did from these like I did the first time around with the Air of Adventure. And so I had stocked up. I don't know that I can necessarily see the pour date on this at all. I might have to get it. Oh, I think it's right there. Give me 1 second. 4/15. Uh-oh. I can't read it. I can't read that. That's disappointing. It looks like it's April 15th, and then I can't hardly read. The date. There's like a big like mark from the 20-something. I might have to digest it like after this video because I'm taking up too much time, and I apologize. I just wanted to see if this was in fact like a 2 to 3 year old bar. And I picked this up in May of 2022. And honestly, I don't feel like I'm getting the strength and throw like I was getting last year when they brought it out again, which was my first time with this scent. So I actually, long story short, I actually dropped this from my club because I am really disappointed in this. I think I have like 2 bars left from my stash, which is fine. I do feel like this is something that will be re-released at some point in the future, especially with the Star Wars kind of items that they bring out. So I will have another chance in the future at some point, and hopefully at that point they will be new bars that they've poured, and I'll get that strength and throw that I like. Let's talk about this mix. So Toasted Acorn and Oak, which is from last year's, I think it's from the Harvest collection. It's either, I want to say it was the Harvest and not the Holiday, but I could be wrong. I'm trying to remember what was in the Holiday. It's just a really nice, like, it's nutty. It's like a nutty scent, woodsy nutty scent. I like it, and it's kind of creamy. And so I took it and I mixed it with Sunshine and Tan Lines, because to me this is a very like foodie banana, and I do like this scent. I know a lot of people did not like it, but I like it. But to me this is almost like the base of like a banana bread or some kind of banana dessert with like brown sugar. Like, that's what I think of banana bread, like brown sugars. And so anyways, so I mixed these two together and I mixed it in my main area, and it did okay. And honestly, I liked it. I would do it again. It was pretty strong for a few hours, and then it kind of died down a little to maybe like a medium throw for the rest of the time. But I did like it. I was also burning a banana nut muffin from Bath and Body Works, so that might have helped also with the scent throw in the room. But I think it needs a smaller space. So like definitely in my entryway, it probably would be fantastic if I warmed this again. I don't know that I'll necessarily do it in the main area again. But it wasn't a bad mix. And that was Toasted Acorn and Oak and the Sunshine and Tan Lines, which both of these are currently available. Here's my stash of rubber bands. Want to put those down. All right, so I am working on using up the orange from the Chase Rainbows, which I did really like this scent at first, and then it just became kind of like a basic orange to me. So I did not keep it in my club. And I mixed this with Desert Tropics, which was the scent of the month, I think a couple months ago. Or it may even been, yeah, I think it was July. So good though. It's like pineapples, and I think it has some, I don't know that it necessarily has orange, but I wanted to see like a fruity kind of mix, and it didn't do bad. I would recommend this mix. I don't know that I would necessarily purchase these again for that mix, but it was nice to do. So that was 1-to-1. All of these mixes I've done have been 1-to-1 ratios in the warmer. So Desert Tropics and orange. I worked on My Wish. I think I'm down to my last bar of this. And this is so pretty. It's like marshmallow and fig. But again, it's the scent performance that's lacking for me, the throw. So I think I mixed this also with Vanilla Bean Buttercream. And it's a nice mix. It kind of helps make it smoother and creamier. Same thing with Stargazing. This was, I think, my last bar. But I also like to mix this with Vanilla Bean Buttercream. This is another good one. It's almost like a sophisticated kind of lavender scent. And then I think that Vanilla Bean Buttercream just brings out the creaminess with it. Stargazing, and that's 1-to-1 as well. Cutie Pie Cupcake. Worked on that in my main area. Love this scent. It's still a good one. It's like just like yellow cake and with some orange drizzle. So good. Cutie Pie Cupcake. Somebody, I forget who it was, but I saw that they mixed Cutie Pie Cupcake with Clementine Cupcake every other warmer. I'm trying that next time. There's another orange that I went through. A peeling apple. I think this was it for a peeling apple. These are my Scent of the Month bars from last year. And I know this was like with it was like a glittery type of warmer with some reds and different colors. So I want to say it was like maybe June of last year. But it's a good one. It's kind of like Johnny Appleseed with a little bit of perfume. I would love to see this one come back. I did not club it. But I do love using this like in my bathroom and entryways. Keep It Sassy. This is another one that I just love. I love this, how it smells. And it's beautiful on cold. It's almost like like a cherry blossom kind of perfume. This would have been fantastic in body. The problem with this bar and this whole collection, this was the Glamorous You collection, which I did like. And I had bought several of them in clearance. They were like, I want to say like $12. I think like $12.50 for the 5-bar set. And so I guess where I'm going with that, it makes them like super cheap, like $2.25 per bar. Way cheaper than I could ever get in club. So I purchased a bunch of them. And then I think the performance of those bars, though, were hit or miss. Like some of them perform and some of them don't. So I had dropped all of them from my club for that reason. Because I want scents, especially in my club, that every time I grab it, I'm going to enjoy it. But Keep It Sassy. With Grace was from the Glamorous You. This was the one I liked, I think, like the least. It's, I forget what the scent notes are, but it's more of like, maybe this one has like some rose in it. But to me, this was the lightest scent throw of them all. And so I'm just slowly going through this one in the bathroom with Grace. Love and Happiness. I worked on this week. I love this scent. I actually let this go for 2 days. You should be proud of me. In my bedroom office area. And I enjoy this scent. Definitely Love and Happiness. It's in my club. Inhale, Exhale, which is one of my favorites. Worked on that. I usually like to throw this in every once in a while when I just want like something clean and fresh. So good. It's a strong one, and it's just so clean smelling to me. Coconut Lemongrass. I worked on this bar. I put this in the main area. It's so good as far as performance. I don't love this scent, but it is good for like kind of cleansing your area, especially if you've cooked some scents that you don't necessarily want those scents to linger. And then it's a good performer. So I especially like it, and I'll just talk about my main area for a second. So through the week, when I'm either at the office or I'm working from home, I don't use that main area as much as I do on the weekend. So I don't necessarily want a bunch of scents through the week that I'm not going to be able to take advantage of. I try to keep those scents for when I'm in that space in a longer period. So Coconut Lemongrass, even though I don't necessarily like how it smells, I think it's a perfect performer for the main area. And it's something good to have through the week because I can keep it on a couple of days, maybe even 3 days. And I don't have to be there to enjoy it, but if someone were to come over, at least it would smell like it would smell halfway decent or good, you know? So coconut lemongrass, I think is a good one for the main area. And if you like how it smells, then like even better, right? So I think, just a quick ad, I will probably pick that up in brick format. Right now I'm going through my monthly Scentsy club, and I'm just replenishing all of my bricks because you can get those through Scentsy club, and why not, right? So worked on my skinny dipping brick. As you can tell, I have a little bit left. This one is on I think it's my club process today, so it's on this monthly club order, so I should have it in September when I receive my club. But I love the scent. This is a spring summer scent, but it's available in Scentsy Club in brick format currently. And it's so good. It's like to me, it's like being at the beach or like a tropical like vacation getaway. It's almost, it's not really suntan lotiony, but it kind of reminds me of that concept. But it is like apples and melons. It is good. And it's a strong one, and it's not necessarily long lasting, but it lasts pretty much the whole day, and it is super strong in the main area. So it's definitely worth it, skinny dipping. Anything that stays strong all day in my main area is fantastic. Worked on my fluffy fleece brick. This is available in the current catalog bar format, but I'm sorry, I was going to say you could get the brick and club, but no, you cannot get it. It was the holiday brick from last year. It's so good. It's such a good laundry scent. I highly recommend it in laundry. It's a great scent for the bedroom. I did try it recently in my main area, and I didn't think it was as strong as I thought it was, but it's very strong here. So like I would say a medium zone, and then once you get into your main area, it's going to tone it down quite a bit. Fluffy fleece. Here's the Dazzle Darling I spoke about earlier. And I have just a few more bars, and that's it. So thank you for sticking it out with me if you're still here. I did actually warm through another Mandalorian, so I've warmed this 2 weeks in a row, which is fantastic for me, right? Chamomile Daisy. I realized why I pulled this from my club. This was from the Life's a Garden collection. I want to say, was it last, like, spring? And this scent's good, really good for, I think, my bathroom and entryway area. But there's a note that comes out in this, and I think it's the tea. For some reason, I don't like tea in wax. I know some people like that. But I think that's why I did not keep that in my club. But it's a good performer if you like this scent. Lion King Circle of Life. I decided to cut this from my club. And I think I purchased 3 bars when I did like a 6-pack. So I put these up to cure. I'm going to pull them out like next spring when I pull out all my spring scents, and I'll try it again then. But I did not want to keep something in my club that is something... I don't generally like to keep bars in my club that need to sit and cure. I would rather have bars that come in that I can just grab and warm. So I'm hoping to get better performance as it sits and cures on this Circle of Life. It's like a sandalwood scent. I have a problem. I love how sandalwood smells, but all of the scents I find are like super light when I get them. Here's that apple and cinnamon stick. the other bar. So for my main area, I have 6 warmers. Don't judge, I can probably do 4, but I like having 3 on each side of the room. And then I do 2 cubes in each warmer. And then I have 2 warmers in my entryway, and I could probably get away with 1. And so if I don't usually try to do the same scent in those 2 areas because I want to be able to walk in the house and then get the layers. So as I was stating, like I mixed it with the cinnamon buttercream, the apple and cinnamon sticks. So I would use 12 cubes, which would be 1.5 bars, like 1.5 clams. And then the other 4 cubes, so I used 2 full bars because I mixed those with cinnamon buttercream in the bathroom and the entry. And so I have 1 warmer in the bathroom, and I usually do anywhere from 2 to 4 cubes in that. It's the succulent. So it can take 4 just fine, just depending on if I want to leave the 2 cubes in a wax clam or if I just want to go ahead and use it up. And I figured I'd go ahead and use it up because I'm probably not going to repurchase that scent, the apples and cinnamon, this season. Just for the amount of wax I have. If it comes back next year, it'll definitely be a repurchase at that point. So this Air of Adventure, the second one, I almost wanted to try to pull this off and see if I can get like a pour date on this one. And I might not be able to get it on this either. If you're interested, because I know somebody had asked this before, where the pour date is. If it's on the clamshell, it's more like a, I think they call it like a digital ink coating. Because I work at a company that our plants do that on their containers. It's on here. But it's 2020. It's definitely 2020. Trying to see if I can read the rest. Yeah, it's definitely 2020. April 15th, 2020. So, and I purchased this May of 2022. So this bar was 2 years old. So I'm definitely thinking this isn't a bar that gets stronger as it cures. There's some bars that do. They get stronger as they cure. And then there's some bars I'm finding that don't. They kind of get like either less strength or they get like Inhale, Exhale. I love that bar. But I found I had older bars like after a year that they almost smell like spoiled. So that is not a good bar to have. Also, like the Jumping Jelly Bean, I love that too. And it's kind of like, almost has that real strong, like with the pear scent. It's not similar to Inhale, Exhale necessarily, but if you guys have smelled the two, I hope you know what I mean. But those two scents, like Jumping Jelly Bean gets rancid. The older it gets, it doesn't get better. So it's better to use those scents up as soon as you get them. And that's why I downsized my club number on both of those scents, because I want to make sure I'm using them up fairly quickly. But I believe this scent isn't as strong the older it gets either. So this is 2 years old when we purchased it. Not on clearance, but when it came back. May of 2022. So when I had it in 2021, it was definitely stronger. That's just my little rant on this. But that is why I removed this scent from my club. I don't know. Let me know if you're having the same experience with the Mandalorian. It's such a good scent. I just wish it was performing like it did the first time. So that's everything I have warmed or used scent-wise in my home over the past week. Thanks for sticking it out with me. If you don't already, please like, please subscribe. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Labor Day weekend, and I will catch you on my next video. Thanks, guys.